To walk the factory floor of a Marchesini Group factory, as I have had the pleasure of doing, is to see and experience the future. Artificial intelligence-enabled robots use lasers to 3D print components of packaging machines with surgical precision, ensuring that the products we rely on for health and well-being are safe. Workers are managing the machines and processes, enabling a level of efficiency and output that would have been unimaginable decades ago. In another part of the factory, other workers are communicating with clients around the world using digital tools that enable people 10,000 kilometers away to collaborate in real time with Marchesini Group's engineers, working as though they were sitting together at the same table. It looks like a scene from a science fiction movie from the 1980s. There is an equilibrium at the Marchesini Group. It is a strong business with well-trained, highly expert workers and a client base that knows that it can count on the Marchesini Group for the long term. Since its founding, this equilibrium has defined the company and enabled it to grow from its roots in Emilia-Romagna into an indispensable global supplier. Because of its global presence, it was once said that the sun never sets on the British Empire. Today, the sun never sets on La Marchesini Group. This equilibrium is not felt everywhere in these days. The combination of environmental disasters that occur with increasing frequency, as well as the health and economic stresses brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, has made more evident a disequilibrium that characterizes too much of our world. In order for there to be equilibrium that sustains us over the future decades, we must re-examine and revise our social contract. The social contract is one of the most basic features of human civilization. In every society around the world, people have worked for thousands of years to balance the rights and responsibilities of individuals with those of larger powers like states and corporations. The social contract is the accord that sets the balance. It defines the rights of citizens, governments, and businesses, as well as the duties they owe to one another. The exact terms of the social contract are never set in stone because it encompasses both the laws of a society and its unwritten rules. But the basic idea is simple. When humanity can come together and live and work as part of a society, we are vastly better than the sums of our parts. And with its 2020 sustainability report, Marchesini Group demonstrates once again that it is at the cutting edge of industrialization and a leading practitioner of stakeholder capitalism, with a strategy that includes economic sustainability, social sustainability, and environmental sustainability. In short, Marchesini Group is doing its part and more to ensure that its company and surrounding ecosystem is one with a healthy and well-functioning social contract, one that is felt in its home community of Emilia-Romagna and through its supply chain and network of employees, suppliers, and customers. I congratulate and thank Marchesini Group for sharing its story and strategy with such a depth of detail in this report so that it not only holds itself publicly accountable, but also allows others to learn from its example. Sunlight is a powerful disinfectant, and then in the same way in which the sunlight streams through the windows into the factory of Marchesini Group, so too does the sunlight of Transparently, voluntarily provided here by Marchesini Group, help us understand how an industrial company can operate in a way that takes responsibility for the stewardship of our communities and our planet. There's a level of detail in this report which demonstrates the full commitment of the enterprise to ensuring a more sustainable future. At the heart of this commitment is innovation. For Marchesini Group, innovation is not a side project or a division of the company. Innovation is continual and embedded into every aspect of its work. The state-of-the-art automation strategies undertaken by Marchesini Group combines what is good from a business standpoint and what is good from a sustainability standpoint, making the business strategy and the sustainability strategy one and the same, a distinction without meaning. By way of illustration, the automation strategy enables it to eliminate plastic from hydrocarbons, therefore making them more recyclable and ecological. Their use of data analytics and the most efficient machinery enables them to dramatically reduce waste of all types, including energy, chemicals, and other industrial byproducts. The efficiency of their supply chain reduces their carbon footprint. Their social responsibility strategy demonstrates that a company that invests in its employees and its community is one that will generate the best outcomes over the long term. We are living in a time when the advance of technology and globalization is unsettling to many and making people question their virtue. We need positive role models to show how automation can actually create more jobs, how advances in technology can reduce the output of waste and heal our environment, and how growing profitable companies can grow in partnership with their employees and partners, benefiting all stakeholders economically. This report is a demonstration of this kind of positive model and a great credit to La Marchesini Group.